Constitution save versus the Grode.
All right, let's see. Edmont
Elves
has
have a huge bonus to that.
That's only an 11, though. I'm a stinky, filthy, musky human.
All right, so yeah, the egg monster disappears back around the corner for the second time, and nobody chases after it.
I'm
What's
sure
next?
that won't come back to haunt us.
We'll find him again. Don't worry.
Well, we're gonna have to go past him to get out of here. We need to figure out a way to. He seems like he has survival instincts, but he doesn't seem that smart. We might be able to lure it into a trap, and then we just all blow it up.
I think
mean, sort of.
eating octopus is pretty smart. You see one? I mean, I'm not an egg monster, but
That's kind of a dick move, though, to make a creature hunt down, like chase your familiar, and then just as it starts to eat it, you dismiss it.
Ekon, providing some light, we'll move up to get a better look at this chamber.
It's like the video of that raccoon that tries to wash its cotton candy in the water.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like the most depressing thing.
Yeah, no, it feels really sad watching that.
So yeah, with dark vision, you can see up to about the center of the room.
How about with Mr. Aether? Mr. Aether Lightman.
So if we have Mr. Lightman with us, Victor, still being paranoid from the last set of ruins, is going to try and kind of look for traps as he moves forward.
Where are you looking for traps?
On the ground mainly. Any tiles that look like they're
So like the
out
section,
of place or lines.
the section of ground here. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
See a dais up ahead.
Yeah, the stairs are leading up to a two-tiered dais.
Swear to God, if we find if there is,
No,
I know
nothing
you were-
about the tiles leaps out at you as being dangerous between here and the dais.
Okay.
so help me God, Brick Road.
Mhm.
If we get in here and there is an ice cultist, I'm
Yeah,
going to
water
be
cultist.
very mad at you.
Victor, what do you
Forward
think
up
this
onto the
place
diet.
is or was?
With pillars. So can I? Is there any way that Victor might be able to make a guess at what this place was?
Not just with a cursory examination from the base of the stairs.
Did the like with the pillars and stuff? Was it look like it might be a temple or anything? Or no, not
Possibly. Edmont,
Yeah.
walking up on the dais like a boss.
A dais implies some religious significance.
Yeah, especially with this
The room is much
And that
larger
can
than
kind
the
of-
rooms you've seen to this point, and much taller as well. The room opens up to maybe 40 or 50 feet overhead. And
what looks like a relief of a chicken.
some of these pillars still run all the way up to the ceiling, the ones on the dais. Some of them you can see are broken and fallen over, and a layer of sand or silt covers everything. But what is passive perception for Edmont and Victor? This is -5 because you don't have a light source illuminating up here.
It'd be a 9 for Victor.
Edmont?
7.
Okay. So yeah, you notice the surface of the dais and some broken pillars nearby, and you can see where on the opposite side the tiers of the dais fall away, but there's not another set of stairs leading down.
Ekin, bring the light. Get up here.
Genie's
Edmund
gonna.
Edmund
Go
is
ahead.
going to go around the pillar looking for any kind of reliefs or any kind of
And it's
Yeah,
just
it's already
like
played.
just like the
Iconography.
stonework above. At some point, this area must have been submerged underwater because the erosion all around these pillars is fairly extreme. So if there was a design or writing or runes, they've been worn away.
Ekon, do you think this is before Air's time in these lands?
So can Victor
Oh.
use his knowledge of history to kind of make a guess what this might have been?
Nope. There's not really a before Air's time. That phrase doesn't really make sense. Air created man.
Fair enough. Or rather, before the time of the elves, about the time of the elves. I think that's
Got
what it
me. You need an archaeologist for that sort of answer.
This
isn't
kind
that what
of
we are?
this kind of stonework, this kind of construction would not be associated with elven or dwarven ruins. You'd know that much. What is the
This our
highest
wheelhouse.
passive perception that we have in the group here.
Ekon's got a 15.
I have a 14.
Ekon. As you come up, what color is your light cantrip? Does it give off a particular color of light?
Yeah, but it's white like the sun.
Okay. As you are making your way up across, you can see what looks to just be movement along the surface of the dais, of the platform you're walking across. And at first you think it's just because you're moving along, you're shuffling your feet, you're kicking up silt. But you watch for a moment, and you watch some of the dust settle down, and you think you can see an extremely faint illumination with a faint bluish tinge peering up from cracks in the mortar between the bricks beneath your feet.
Ekon will motion for everyone else to be silent and hold still, and he will douse his light cantrip as an action.
You douse the light cantrip and the whole place goes dark. So now only Edmont and who else can see? Genie.
Is that bluish glow like more evident now?
It is, but only if you're looking down at the cracks between the bricks. Like after you take a moment and point it out, everybody can look down and see it. But it's not something they're just going to see by walking past it.
Edmund crouches down and tries to touch the space in between the cracks.
Okay, you work one of your fingernails down in between two of the bricks. You come away with a couple scrapings of the mortar.
Is the mortar glowing?
No, it's cracks in between that have formed in the mortar between the bricks.
Hey, Genie, you still got that crowbar?
Yes.
I think
Despite,
now's a good crowbar time.
yeah.
Actively using magic.
Let's get off the platform. And
The whole place goes dark. Evie just grabs Orson by the arm instinctively.
Fair.
It might be protectively. It might also be because she's afraid. Who knows?
Ekon, what do you say we get off the platform, turn the light on, and let Genie see if she can pry one of these tiles away?
I'd like to try and actively detect magic before we do that.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Yep. That's 12.
A 12? You sense something magical beneath you. The bricks and the mortar themselves, nor the pillars, none of these things are magical. Nonetheless, there is some sort of magical presence in the space beneath you.
And I'll relay that via the mind link, and then move back to the stairs.
All right, Genie, you've been volunteered to see if you can open up a tile.
Again, you guys are sending me incredibly mixed messages. And I'll get to work.
Well, do we
Cool.
have anything to protect her if something happens?
I'm good, don't worry.
Yeah, sounds like she's good. So yeah, Genie, the tile, or the brickwork rather, that Ekon noticed was up here.
That's why Edmont isn't going completely off of the dais here.
And what does Genie do?
First thing I'm going to do before I walk away is, for the next hour, Edmont, you have plus 10 movement speed. So you can get to me in a hurry and pull me off in case I die.
Sure.
So, let me mark that spell slot off. Okay, 3 left. And now I am going to pry it up.
Pry
Yes,
it
I
up.
chugged the alchemical Red Bull that Genie has given me.
Or like little rockets on your shoes. Little cartoon rockets. This does not bode well. What is happening? No, no, no.
I'm not having fun.
You're
Oh,
not?
dear.
No.
Genie,
I'm having fun.
as you pull one of the bricks up and out, and I mean, you've got to chisel away at the mortar around the side for a moment. And even when you know exactly where to look, you can only barely make out this faint blue glow that is peering up and out. But once you actually get a brick loose and get your crowbar under it and pry it out, what look like two-dimensional magic runes So, like glyphs and symbols that you don't recognize, but they spiral up and out of the hole in the floor. There's this little brick-sized cavity and start swirling in the air around you in a circular pattern. Let's roll some initiative.
Yep.
Do I remember correctly that you that the Eberron book was one of your inspirations for this campaign?
It was, but that's not where this creature came from.
Okay, well then I don't have to worry about metagaming. I was worried these were living spells. They're probably worse.
Oh, I used living spells in the last campaign. You guys had to...
These were wild, actually. I don't know that we used them in the last campaign, did we?
Yeah, in Flumph Inc. They were locked in that lockbox that you guys threw out into the ocean.
Oh, well, I don't know. I threw it out in the ocean. Oh, I know that.
That's why you never dealt with them, but yeah, they were in there. I need to... that's... Victor needs to go to the other side, because I got to take this 5, and...
I mean, we're both on 5, so you want to be on 6? Victor?
That's fine.
And there's so many spaces on the initiative tracker. You think, we could spread out a little bit, but no, we all have to roll the same damn number
Everyone's got
every
it set
time.
up.
Edmund, you're way up there in
I know.
Speedland.
You know what? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and roll initiative for the Ed Monster too. Why not? He might be in the room. You don't know. Edmont, you are not at all surprised that bizarre, almost certainly hostile creatures actually could take up this space because they're moving intangibly through the pillar as they swirl around Genie.
I see 5.
Count 5.
Whoa.
That's worse.
That's
Oh my god.
More than 5.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Genie. This was not my intention.
We're hoping you want to listen about the crowbar. This was all planned.
Edmont, as you approach, you start hearing voices in your head in a language you clearly don't understand, but it is somewhat influencing your action. If you try to attack any creature other than one of these orange tokens, you roll at disadvantage.
Okay, sure. Let's do it.
That'd
I
be
will go ahead and take a swipe at it.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
22 will in fact hit.
Kind of doing a punching dagger motion thing with the dagger that I got from.
It's called the stabbing motion when you do it with a dagger.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
a
you can
punching
use
dagger.
you can use your fists here. We're not underwater.
That's true.
Yeah, but
Knife hand.
knife hand. We're looking at 6 points piercing damage.
Okay.
So me. Bonus action martial arts. Gonna go ahead and go again. Another one of these. Oh, that's a nat one.
So no go on the
Oh,
Marty
no.
Arts.
So yeah, no go on the vitamin K.
Okay.
That's gonna end my turn.
It's going to end your turn.
Got a red pawn
As you
with Eevee on deck.
slash through this thing, stab forward at it with this dagger, and it feels intangible as you pass your dagger through it. Nonetheless, it looks like the thing blows apart and reforms in midair. You don't feel any resistance at all, but when it reformed, it seems like it's less there than it was a moment ago. And you said red pawn is next?
Yep,
Blade
we got
seems to
Eevee.
work.
Genie,
Uh-huh.
a much larger version of the same creature.
Ah, crap.
So whereas these 8 here swirl up out of the hole, this one actually bursts forth. And you see some of the brickwork fly up in front of you from the impact. But the bricks evaporate into invisibility, and you notice they're just psychic bricks that it's throwing in front of it. Like it's distorting reality and what you can see. And the runes that make up the creature swirl into a vaguely humanoid shape. But instead of hands, it has massive claws, like a crab might.
If only you had made those psychic goggles.
If only.
If only.
I mean, that would take time and money.
This is going to be very, very bad for Genie.
I imagine.
All right, Genie.
Uh-huh.
I have a 12 to hit,
No.
a 13 to hit,
No.
11 to hit,
No.
23 to hit,
Yes.
22 to hit,
Yes.
24 to hit.
Whoa. Yeah, that all three of those hits, the last three.
Okay. And this thing, it starts throwing its claws forward, rapid fire, snapping this way and that, far, far faster than any physical creature could move. We're going to deal 8 points of slashing damage from the first claw,
Okay.
6 points of slashing damage from the second claw,
Okay.
12 points of slashing damage from the third claw.
Ow.
Ow. All right, I gotta do math. Jeez.
And
That's 14.
Kind of distressing, actually.
26 points of damage.
and it smoothly moves through you, through Edmont, and ends up here.
I have 14 hit points.
It leaves your threat range, but it does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And you
rude.
guys, you got the aid. Remember, you have 5 more hit points, right?
You didn't give that to me.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
You got Evie with Ekon on deck.
Evie,
Right.
you are... Yes, you are hearing whispers in your head. If you try to attack any creature but these orange tokens, you're rolling at disadvantage.
The red one is not orange.
No, it's not. It is a much
Okay.
larger, vaguely humanoid, but it's made up of these just swirling magical runes, and it's got these large claws that just almost took your sister's head off.
Okay, so I can't attack the red one without being at disadvantage.
Means no sneak attack.
No, not against him. Against the orange ones, I still could.
That's correct.
And I would. I can throw a dagger at this one right here without moving, right?
You sure can.
Okay.
And you can move around the red token, you just can't leave its threat range.
I'm gonna stay right here because I don't. Well, this thing can move wherever it wants. Okay.
So it already does that.
So yeah, I'm gonna attack the one that Edmund attacked. I want to try to give Genie an opening to get out of there. I don't know if these orange ones can make attacks or not, or if they're just subservient to this red one. I'm also gonna use my bonus action to use my aid, Victor. And well, I guess I have to pick which. And Victor, which one would you like to attack?
I think Victor's going to attack the red one.
Okay, I will give you advantage to hit the red. You're not going to be able to do sneak attack because you're going to have disadvantage.
Victor, you do not hear the whispers. Evie does.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I will. I'll aid Victor to attack the red one. Like, the red one seems to be in charge. I think we take him out. Situation gets a lot better. I'm counting on you, and she's encouraging you. Victor has advantage on his next attack to attack the red one, but I'm attacking this one.
Then you can aid it as a bonus action.
Yes, that is my mastermind ability.
Excellent.
The return of red.
And I got a 14.
14 will hit.
Okay. I do 18 points of damage.
Okay. And that's enough. When you fling your dagger, I mean, you hear it clatter against the floor of the room somewhere on the opposite side of the room. Do you have dark vision?
I do not.
And then you need to roll that at disadvantage because it's outside of Ekon's light source.
Oh, then I can't get a sneak attack.
No, you cannot.
Oh, this fight
You
just
could move. You could. Well, no, it's still out. It doesn't attack.
I mean, I have disadvantage on attacking anything right now.
Yep.
Okay.
I was granting it cover for being in dim light, but you can't see it at all because Ekon's standing behind you.
Okay, I didn't hit it then.
Okay, then yeah, you just hear your dagger clatter somewhere on the far side of the room. Moving or staying put?
I'm gonna just stay here. It doesn't do me any good to move.
Okay, who's next?
Well, I need that light source up to help Genie.
We've got Ekon with, is that a green token on deck? Yeah. All right, so Ekon will move to here.
Okay.
As a bonus action, he calls on air and places a sanctuary on Genie.
And what good is Sanctuary?
So if something wants to attack her, they have to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they cannot attack her. They get one chance to make that throw. If they fail, then they can direct their attack at something else, but if there's nothing else to attack, their action is just wasted.
Okay.
That is not concentration, and it lasts for 1 minute. And then I need everything within 30 feet of me to make a DC 13 con saving throw as he raises his holy symbol over his head, and the entire chamber is illuminated brilliantly.
So, by everything, you mean your opponents?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said a DC 13 con save?
Right.
The big guy passes. And 3 of the little guys pass. I'll let you decide which ones.
Let's do the one that was damaged and the other 2 down by Edmont.
So these 3 closest to Edmont pass?
Yep.
All right.
Yes. So they're all looking. The ones that passed can have this. It is 19 radiant damage.
So 9 damage if they save. Let's apply that
Yep.
first. And 19 if they didn't?
Yep.
What spell is this?
This is my channel Divinity Radiance of the Dawn.
There's a sound that sounds faintly like glass shattering as most of these runic creatures explode when exposed to air's radiance. The 3 closest, the 3 that passed the save, are very faint now. There's no coloration to them, which in this case means they're bloodied.
And that's the end of my turn. We got Green Pawn.
Is he in the room? Does anybody know? Huh?
We'll never know.
Question mark?
Question mark? Who's next?
He could be anywhere.
Genie with, I can't tell what color that is. Orange on deck.
Okay.
Did you skip me?
You did.
My bad.
Victor's turn.
Yeah, Victor's next.
So Victor's up.
Bad initiative, bitch.
Remember, you have advantage.
Yeah, so Victor is going to bonus action Hunter's Mark the red pawn,
Good.
and then he's going to sneak attack with some psionic blades.
Okay.
So that's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Uh, 20 points of damage.
And your blade, you feel no resistance. I don't know if you ever feel resistance with a psychic blade, but passes completely harmlessly through the creature. No effect.
With that being said, I think Victor is going to disengage.
Okay.
Can I move through the creature?
No, you have to move around it. You can try to shove it out of the way, but you've already used your action.
Yeah.
So you're using a bonus action to disengage?
Yes.
And who's next?
We got Genie with Orange on deck.
All right, Genie, what you got?
All right, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Sure.
Crap.
Valid.
1. Rolled a 1. That is 4 hit points, so that brings me up to 18. And then I am going to, because I've got Sanctuary, I can't do anything offensive. I'm going to step right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm within 10 feet of my turret, and I'm going to pulse it.
Okay.
And I get back. We're going to throw that dice away. That was a 1 plus 4. I have 4 hit points. You don't have to take the 10 points if you've got more. I didn't have any, so now I have 4.
All right, that's it. And now we're up to orange, yes?
Yep.
What does Sanctuary look like? Does it have, like...
It's like a shimmering aura of, like, sunlight around her.
Okay, so an intelligent creature would know that not to attack Genie right now. But
I
it's
mean,
good.
they can try and overcome it, but yeah.
There's a monk standing here that I can attack. I'm going to have to do this one at a time, though. Excuse me. Edmonto. I have a 16 to hit.
You got it.
And oh, that D4 did not land on the floor. Thank goodness. Almost went off the desk. It's going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
And please give me an intelligence saving throw, DC 10.
That's pass.
Pass. Okay, second one. I have a 15 to hit.
You got it.
Okay. Somebody didn't key point dodge. That's going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
You're right. Someone didn't key point dodge.
And the third one
And that breaks my temp HP.
is an 18 to hit
That hits.
for 7 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
And an intelligence saving throw, please. DC 10.
And I need to make 2 of those.
Yeah, 1 per bite. I'm sorry, did the second one not?
Yeah, the second one hit. It's pass for that, and the third one is also a pass.
Okay. So, as these things forming a line between you and Genie, and the runes swirl in front of you, and for a moment form what looks like a set of sharp teeth that lash out at you. And as they bite you, they don't pierce your flesh or draw blood, but you feel your muscles inside your body contort. And yeah, they're all happy right there. Who's next?
We've got Yellow Pawn? Orson.
Orson, he needs to dodge, I think. If this red thing comes for him, dodging is his only way to survive.
He's going to move to the base of the stairs and dodge right there.
Got Edmont with Red Pawn on deck.
Because that's right about the edge of Ekon's bright light, yes? 20 feet?
20 feet, yeah.
All right, so
I'm gonna go ahead and hit that one.
Hit this
with,
one? Very good.
Some vitamin K. Vitamin K plus dagger. I'm guessing a 7 doesn't hit.
It's like vitamin K cereal. Now with dagger. No, 7 does not hit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a second thing. Instead, I'm going to use a key point to dodge.
Okay, so now I can't hit either you or Genie.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, you can try to hit me.
Try to hit Genie.
Try to
too.
hit Genie too.
Nothing stopping him.
You're just giving up before you even get to try.
Who's next?
Yeah, Brick Road.
Got Red Pawn.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Let's see if my ability recharges. Because if it does, I can make Genie or Evie have a really bad day. It does.
Oh no. Nice knowing you guys.
Evie,
Uh-huh.
Who's the defeatist?
I have a 12 to hit,
No.
a 22,
Yes.
a 22,
Yes.
a 22.
Yes.
That's a nat 1. And a 15.
The 15 also hits.
So 4 hits.
I'm sorry.
It probably
You
can't do
apologize
enough
for it.
damage to kill me, but this is going to be really bad.
Oh, let's see how high I can
Oh,
go.
ye little
See, if
faith.
you got temp HP, I gotta eat through first. It's alright.
Yeah, yeah.
8 points from the first claw.
Uh-huh.
9 points from the second claw.
Uh-huh.
10 points from the third claw.
Uh-huh.
And 10 points from the fourth claw.
So that's 37 overall.
So are you still up?
I am still up. I have 4 hit points left.
Okay. So yeah, again, the movement on this creature, if it had to move with a skeletal structure and muscles, there's no way it can move this fast. And it tears through you with these psychic claws. That's all slashing damage, by the way.
I don't have any resistance to anything.
And then it's going to move there without provoking any opportunity attacks.
At least it gets bored after it murders someone.
And who's next?
Evie with Ekon on deck.
Evie, with her 4 hit points left.
I still have disadvantage to hit the red one, right?
Yes, you can still hear the whispers in your head.
Okay, but I can... Phew. I can still kill one of the orange ones, though.
Possibly.
Oh, I'll try. No, I do not.
What AC did you hit?
Oh. 6.
No, that does not hit.
I could throw another one. I could try again.
Offhand attack?
Uh-huh. This one is a 14.
That'll hit.
Okay. So this does not apply my bonus, but I still get all my sneak attack goodness.
You do.
You certainly do.
That offhand attack is real good for rogues.
It's 13 points of damage.
And that's enough. That one explodes into little runic bits. You're staying put there?
I'm going to move here next to Orson.
Okay, who's next?
Well, okay.
Ekon.
Okay,
So
you're hearing the voices in your mind. If you attack anything with an attack roll other than the orange guys, you roll a disadvantage.
Move to here, and I need all 3 of them to make a DC 13. Let's see what type of save this is. Constitution saving throw. As Ekon raises his holy symbol over his head, and radiant light effuses outward from him.
The big guy's got a 24.
Oh wait, hold off. I think that might hit friendly targets. I might want to do something else. Let me double check. I have to actually read the full
Non-cypher
description.
bonus.
Yeah, let me check the full description of that one.
The word of radiance.
You know, I can't recall if being a cipher actually got you guys into trouble with like AoE attacks and stuff. I can't remember.
Oh, of your choice. Awesome. Yeah, they're making those saves.
All right, well, the big guy lands an 18. Or, I'm sorry, no, a 24.
Passes.
I've got an 11 and a 14 on the little guys.
The 14 makes it.
Okay, I'll let you pick
So
which one.
the
They're both
11.
bloodied.
Yeah, let's do this one. And that is where's my actual character sheet after that. There we go. That is a D6 for you.
Or take a grave cleric with
5
you.
radiant damage.
5
So
radiant
they'll
damage?
fail.
Is it
Yep.
half on a save?
No, it's a cantrip. There's
It's a
no damage
cantrip,
on it.
okay. So that one is extremely bloodied, and the big guy passed.
And then, it's a bonus action. Evie, go ahead and get back 6 hit points.
Thank you.
Healing word.
I'm at 10.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, who's next?
We got Victor with Genie on deck.
Victor, same deal. You can hear the voices in your head in this position. If you try to attack anything but the orange guys, you're rolling a disadvantage.
Anything but the orange guys?
Yeah, you have to attack an orange guy or you're rolling a disadvantage.
And I think you have to use real weapons.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. So, going to move here so I don't leave the red guy's threat range to get killed.
That's probably a good idea.
And then I'm going to attack the pawn.
Okay. Yeah, they're both looking bloodied. I mean, understand they don't actually have blood. They're just magic words hanging in the air.
Ectoplasmed.
No, they're not even ectoplasm.
So that's
Abbreviated.
it's a 22 to hit with a normal dagger.
22 will hit.
Destil, I hate you so much.
For 14 damage.
That's enough. Again, you don't feel the dagger punch through anything, but as you pull the dagger back from the stab, the thing does not reform. You just hear a sound akin to breaking glass, and you can see it no more.
And then for the bonus action, can I throw the dagger at the other one?
Yeah, if you have 2 daggers.
No, I do have 2 daggers.
You can't throw the dagger you just stabbed with, but you can draw
Yeah.
another one in your offhand.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one partial cover, though, because you've got a pillar in the way.
Oh, that's 7 to hit.
7? No. Dagger glances off the pillar and lands at Genie's feet. Moving your
Free
stand
dagger.
Well, I got no choice but to stay put.
All right, we got Genie with Orange Pawn.
Jeannie,
Alright.
can you be the guy right here?
No, because I'm not attacking.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to stand right here. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about this because Evie stepped a little bit. She stepped too far away. So I'm sorry.
Is that it for
But
Jeannie?
I'm going to cast.
Take one step forward and start whining. Is that your action?
Yeah. It's free action. Whining's a free action.
That's true. I can't deny that.
I'm going to dodge, and
Good.
then I am going to use my bonus action to pulse the protector cannon, giving. Yeah, this one we're gonna put this one back in the bag and pull a new one out.
How do you know you didn't just pull the same one?
God dang it, Saul! Because you said something. Everybody within 10 feet of where Edmont is standing, including Edmont, gets 4 temp hit points if you have less.
Oh, including my monsters? Okay.
No.
Oh. All right, who's next?
We've got. I can't tell from this. Orange and then yellow.
Ah, okay. Well, I see Ekon is right there. Ekon, I've got an 11 to hit.
Oh.
As the thing gnashes out with its teeth, but you just turn to the side, and it glances off the pillar as well.
And we've
Ekon is
got
staying in
Orson.
that position. Orson? Orson's going to hurl his dagger at the remaining orange monster. Orson does not hit. Dagger sails right over Edmund's head. Lands somewhere in the back of the room.
He tried, though. That's what's important.
Got Edmond with orange on deck.
Okay.
He's not our Kensei monk, Get Yankee.
He hung in like a bro in that final dungeon.
Yeah, he was hitting like a real bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and vitamin K this thing.
He got pretty insane psychic damage too, so he wouldn't be worth anything in this fight.
Yeah, he wouldn't be worse. Now that's another 7 to hit.
7 will not hit.
Key point, flurry of blows.
Okay.
That one.
That also won't hit.
17 to hit.
Oh, roll on the critical fumble chart. You dropped your hands. Moving your
Now we have
standpoint.
to teach you new
17
hand.
hit.
Oh, a 17, did you say?
Yeah.
17 will hit.
Yeah, against Orange McOrange and Orangeson.
Orange
6
McOrange
points.
is its actual name, yeah.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
And that's enough. And as the last one breaks, the maddening voices in your head fade away and are no more.
Turn and face this Octo McOcterson here.
Moving your staying put.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, who's next?
Red Pawn with Evie on deck.
Let's see if
I burned a
my...
key point to kill a Moog.
It was important to kill him, because now we don't have disadvantage to fight the red one.
All right, Flurry of Claws does not recharge.
Yay!
So it only gets to roll 2 attacks against Ekon.
He's probably the biggest right here, yeah.
I've got a 12 to hit
Nope.
and an 18 to hit.
If it can be blinded, go ahead and roll again at disadvantage.
It can be blinded. That remains an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For 10 points of slashing damage as it slashes out with one of its claws. But this time it's not able to move from this position without provoking attacks. And so it's not going to.
All right.
Good.
Got Evie with Edcon on deck.
Evie will move here, and she's going to try to show Orson how it's done. She's going to throw a dart at the red one.
Okay.
And that is a... that is a 9 to hit.
9 will not hit.
The dice are especially cheeky today. They keep doing that.
Oh,
It's like, oh, it's an 18. Oh, no, 5.
yeah. I meant to do that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Victor advantage. The dart was just a distraction.
Sure. Absolutely.
And that's the end of my turn.
That's a mastermind thing. Yeah, you're aiding
Yeah,
from a distance.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
So Red's back. Everybody always has advantage forever.
Uh-huh.
All right, who's next?
One person.
That's
did it.
me.
Ekon.
Let me check the spell. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw against Sacred Flame.
No problem. 26.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Just dances through the flames in the center square here. Who's next?
Got green token with Victor on deck.
Oh, is green token here? Maybe. And then
Green
Victor?
token's down here, just thinking about the octopus he didn't get to eat.
He's asleep.
Victor is well, he's only got one physical dagger on him, so he's gonna go ahead and stab.
You have advantage on your first melee attack, I believe.
I do. Let's see if the dice like me though.
No.
Of 9.
9 does not hit.
Victor, I went through all the trouble of distracting that guy for you with a dart.
Orson's getting a good lesson in how things are done.
Yeah.
Victor, moving or staying put?
I'm gonna disengage for the bonus action
Okay.
and go get my dagger back.
Okay.
I guess every time we don't kill this thing, it has a really good chance of killing one of us.
So
And who's next?
We've got Genie with orange on deck, I guess. I think they're dead.
Yeah, orange is all dead.
All right, I'm gonna. Since the rogues are not doing their job, I want you to know that you're all on. We're gonna have a talk about a performance improvement plan.
So you're rogue shaming them.
And I'm going to Ray of Frost.
Okay.
So Ray of Frost does a 21 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okie dokie. He takes. Why do I keep rolling this dice? Someone take this dice away from me. He takes 1 point of cold damage.
Okay.
At least I hit.
And you just watch the ice form up over one of the runes making up the creature, and when it breaks, the rune underneath breaks as well. But it's one of the really, really tiny, like a comma.
Right. And then it's going to...
It was an Oxford comma, though, so now the sentence doesn't make sense.
1, 2... Okay. My turret hops off of Edmont's shoulder and walks over here. And... Oh, again... I keep rolling that D20. Like, I really want us to get a D20 worth of temp hit points. I don't think Brick Road will let that fly.
No, probably not.
All right.
Is that it for
Edmont, Genie, Evie, the Protector turret itself, of course. Orson, if he has less than 11 hit points. All of us get 11 temp hit points.
Okay.
Am I in range of that?
No. Well, yes, you are.
Okay.
It's 10 feet. So, yeah. Everybody but Victor. Victor is
15
too
feet
far
away.
away. Yeah, he is too far away.
Is that it for Genie?
Yes.
Who's next?
Got Orson with Edmont on deck.
Yeah, Orson will try to stab this thing.
Orson, no.
I believe in you.
He gets his dagger and he swings wide, but misses.
The dagger he threw?
He had 2. He had 1 and somebody gave him 1.
I gave one to Edmund.
You said you gave daggers. I have all these daggers. I've got
Okay, if
long
he
ones and curved ones and
Yeah.
toothed ones and fanged ones and
If he wanted one, I gave it to him.
one fish, blue fish.
Got a red dagger.
And after Orson, it is
Red Pawn. Oh, no, it's Edmont.
Edmont.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try and punch this thing out.
Okay. Eventually somebody will hit it. I have confidence.
I hit it. I hit it.
For 1 damage.
Yeah, but I still hit it.
Uh-huh.
Listen, the bar is really low at this point.
The Oxford comma has been destroyed, and now it tumbles like a house of cards.
Right.
That's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Finally, some damage.
7 points bludgeoning damage.
Very good.
Key point. Let's flurry. My last key point.
Okay.
How about a 14? Is a 14 hit?
14 will hit.
Thank God.
7 points bludgeoning damage.
For 7 more.
And third hit. Net 1.
There it is. There it is.
I'm good. Same put here.
You're attacking unarmed or with your dagger?
Dagger.
Okay. Yeah, you're just stabbing this thing, and you hear the glass breaking as you do. It's like you're punching through this already translucent carapace made up of magical runes, and you're staying put right there.
Mm-hmm.
And now who be it?
I think it's the boss's
red
turn.
token.
Red token. Do I recharge? I do not. I have a 17 to hit the turret.
The turret has an 18 AC.
I have a 16 to hit the turret.
It has an 18 AC.
And yeah, this thing slaps out with its claws twice at this turret, which is just... I don't know, man. It's a bishop chess piece. What are you doing?
It's a rook.
A rook?
The protector turret is a rook.
It's
the,
just hopping around in its space?
Yeah,
How
it's
does it
doing a little
move?
dance. It's got little spider legs.
Oh, gross.
It's that my rook.
Yeah, I took it off your favorite set. Neat, didn't it? I made it better.
What did you do to it?
It
Listen.
requires your action to have this conversation.
Okay.
Who's next?
Next up is Evie with Ekon on deck. I didn't know rooks could move that way. I thought that was illegal.
Is that a restriction I should impose?
No, you see, like Jeannie, I don't know how good Jeannie actually is at chess, but I know how good she thinks she is at chess, and she thinks she's amazing for equipping the knights with flamethrowers.
Excellent. Who's
Okay.
next?
Evie is feeling... Okay, she feels like the gauntlet has been thrown, so this time she's going to use Deadly Aim to give herself advantage
Okay.
with this next dart attack.
That means you can't move this turn. Is that correct?
Nope, correct. I got an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
All right. And that is gonna be...
Heck yeah, for new class features.
$11 points of damage.
11 points. Okay. And I think it's it for
Yeah.
Evie.
Yeah, I can't move.
Who's next?
Ekon. It's going to get an opportunity attack right there.
Oh, yeah, he'll take that. Maybe not. That's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. You step
And
out.
now that I'm out of melee, let's go ahead and give it a guiding bolt. So 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
For 15 radiant damage, and the next attack against it has advantage.
Ooh. And it is now bloodied. The runes that make up its carapace and its claws, you no longer see that blue tinge to it.
And then is Orson going to resist if I psychically push him this way?
Probably not. No, you can shove him out of the way.
Yep, I'm getting him out of melee. That's the end of my turn.
And who's next?
Next we have
Victor.
Green, your favorite.
Ah, but is Green here in the room? I mean,
Then Victor with Genie on deck.
Victor, what you doing?
Victor is gonna shimmy up here next to the turret,
He wants that good pulse.
and he's gonna take advantage of that guiding bolt and stab him.
Do it.
Do it or you're a coward.
No, Evie's the coward. She's the one who ran away.
I have
Does
4 hit
a
points.
does a 15 hit,
Yes, it does.
You currently have 15 hit points.
and that would be for 11 points of piercing damage.
I have
Okay.
21 hit points now. I've been
And
healed a bunch.
offhand attack with the other dagger.
Sure. Guiding bolt is just for the first melee attack.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Is
Yeah,
that
just the
correct?
next attack. It's not melee. It's just the next attack.
Yeah, it's 13 damage, not 11. Sorry.
Okay.
And then for the second attack, I get my hit bonus on the second attack, right?
Yeah, just not damage.
Not,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
not the
a-
damage modifier.
That's a 15 to hit
15 will hit.
for 4 points of damage.
Okay. And you're staying put there?
Yeah.
There's only a few more runes holding this thing together. Who's next?
Got Genie with Orson on deck.
Genie, you gonna finish off the rune crab monster?
I'm gonna tase it. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. He takes 7 lightning damage, and he doesn't have a reaction.
I have good news and bad news.
Uh-huh.
The good news is the creature disintegrates in front of you.
So does the floor.
The bad news is the sound of cracking and breaking glass is much louder this time. And you hear it all through the mortar and the bricks in your feet, tracing away from you towards the walls in either direction. Moving or
heck.
staying put?
I think we need to move.
Oh, sorry. I am going to.
Petrified with fear.
I'm just gonna move 10 feet this way for now.
The floor is disintegrating and you only move 10 feet.
The floor's
No, no,
not
like-
disintegrating. You can hear the sound of the breaking glass, like those runes that you were destroying under your feet. The floor is not actually moving. There's not any shaking happening yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just hear
then-
that sound radiating out from you towards the walls.
I'm just gonna stay put then.
Okay.
So that's yellow token, Orson, with Edmont on deck.
Orson very excitedly moves forward and gives Genie a high five.
Oh.
Down low. Woo! Too slow.
That's mean.
Who's
Is
next?
she carrying cattle prods in both hands?
No, there's just a cat-
Edmont with
Edmont?
Oh,
Dodge.
that one's dead too. I'm gonna just
Edmont dodges?
Dodge.
Evie with Ekon on deck.
No, because Edmont was on 22, yes?
Yeah.
On
Yep.
initiative count 20, you start hearing water rushing to your north and south. And you start seeing it through this hallway and the hallway to the north, pouring in towards the room. At this time, next round, you will be submerged. Who's next?
Let's see, that interrupted. So Evie with Ekon on deck.
I think we need to run.
Well, you've got a wall of water rushing in from both sides.
Oh, it's a
will,
wall?
that will damage you when it hits you. So at this point, it's what do you do to mitigate or prevent that damage?
Can I jump on top of this pillar or get behind the pillar? No, I think it's coming from both directions. Isn't
It is.
I don't know. Would jumping on top of the pillar?
Well, the
help?
pillar connects to the ceiling like 40 feet overhead.
Okay. That's here, right?
Question, Brick.
Mhm.
Since Edmund has been like moving around the room and stuff, do we have any idea what's on the sides, the east and west sides?
No, because he's spending all that time in combat, not
Okay.
looking around. I mean, you can see the walls on either side of the room, but that's about it.
Okay.
Evie.
I mean, I don't know what kind of damage, or I don't know what kind of action I could take to mitigate a wall of water.
Okay. So what do you do in a blind panic?
I guess I'm just going to grab Orson and just brace myself and hold him.
Okay.
Try to
What-
protect him.
So everybody else is going to get one more action before the water slams into this room. So go ahead and take that action now. One more movement and action, I should say. Like one more full turn.
How high is the water right now?
None that you can see in the room. But you
Okay.
can hear it rushing, slamming against the walls to your north and your south.
Edmund is going to go down here
Okay?
and pin himself up against the wall as best against the dais as best he can.
From that position, Edmont, when you move down to the south, I mean, you can see the water is flowing and rushing up the stairs that you guys climbed and entering into the hallway at great force and speed. Anybody else taking any action before
Yeah, Victor's gonna move.
Aquapocalypse?
Jeannie's gonna jump down here and cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Okay.
And that is... I got one left.
I'm gonna tag Evie with a Cure Wounds as well. That's 5 hit points.
Thank you.
It's a bonus action. For my action, Ekon is going to try and climb up as high on this pillar as he can get.
How high are the doors?
They go all the way up to the ceiling, about 40 feet overhead. So you can probably climb about... well, you have 30 foot of movement. Figure.
Yeah, I was right next to it, so 15 feet.
Yeah, you can get 15 feet up. Is Victor doing the same thing, climbing up that pillar?
Victor's gonna climb, and then if he can use his bonus action to dash up.
Yeah, you can. Just gives you more movement.
Yep, he's gonna go up as high as he can.
So climbing counts as difficult terrain. So it's 5 feet of movement to climb 10 feet. No, the other way around. 10 feet of movement to climb 5 feet.
So, and then as a bonus action, he's gonna get out, or as his main action, I guess, he's gonna get his rope from his back.
Okay.
And use it to swing around and get a good grip on this pillar.
Try to lash himself to the top of the pillar.
Yep.
Okay, because you could get. Let me. So you're a good 25 feet up that pillar then. All right. Jeannie, Evie, Orson, and Edmont are standing in the room. Evie and Orson are clinging to each other, but none of you are prone, correct? You all are...
Edmont is.
Edmont is prone? Let's get a strength saving throw from the 4 of you, including Orson.
Oh, wow. 15.
That's a 1.
Looking for a 12.
I got a 9.
Orson passed. Who else passed?
Oh, I guess I should... My little turret has a climb speed. Does it need to make this?
Yeah,
It's an object. It's an object. I don't know. I just like if it's...
I mean, it's going to get battered by this water unless it's got damage immunity.
I mean, it does, but not bludgeoning.
I guess the damage just applies to it then. It can't make a saving throw. It's a creature.
It's not a creature. It's an object. Yeah.
So 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Edmont, you can cut that in half because you're laying prone.
You said 11 points?
11 points. You can cut it in half if you pass the strength save, and then Edmont, you can cut it in half again because you went prone. As water from both sides of the room crashes in the middle with extreme force. Enough that Ekon and Victor, from your vantage points, you can feel the pillar shake overhead. And more water is flooding into the room, slapping hard against the back walls that teeters back and forth. At this point, though, for the 2 of you, it's pretty safe to drop down off the pillar into the water and submerge yourself. And within 20 or 30 seconds, the whole room is filled up and the air pocket is no more.
Okay.
I'm going to fill my water skin with air before I do that.
Okay.
Then I'll slide down.
Victor is
Dude,
going.
we have water breathing right now.
Victor is going to telepathically say to both Ekon and Jeannie, "No more crowbars."
Victor, Ekon, and Evie. Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please? DC is 10.
So 7.
A 7?
13.
13. How did Victor do?
Victor failed.
So, Ekon and Victor. Oh, I guess Orson needs to make this too. Orson also fails. You guys drop down back into the water. Evie, you notice this almost right away. As soon as the water hits you and bowls you over and deals that damage. And you're looking around, upward especially, because that's where the light is coming from, the light source in the room. And you realize that these runes had been breaking apart and covering the floor. Now this powdered glass is swirling through the center of the room, and it gets into your eyes.
Ooh.
And that's just about that time Ekon and Victor drop down into the water. If you failed that saving throw, you are blinded until you get out of the room and are able to clean it out of your eyes.
I was not blinded.
No, you felt the abrasiveness being swirled around back and forth, and you quickly closed your eyes and covered them with your hands. But I mean, you hear Orson give out a muffled groan next to you.
Okay.
I can help.
I can't see.
I can guide Orson out of the room.
Okay.
Genie, can you see? I can't see anything.
Jeannie's wearing goggles. And Edmont was far enough away.
Aha! The goggles do something.
Once you guys get clear of this room, and as long as you avoid the center of the room, that will not be a lingering danger.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys, it's just like powdered glass swirling through
Like
the
it's
center of the room.
is off the top of the dais far enough?
Yes, that's where Edmont was. He was down on the second level. And then
Can
Jeannie was
I
down there.
can I actively detect magic once I'm off of there?
Once you clear the cruft away from your eyes and kind of blink yourself back, yeah. The magic you're detecting now, I mean, it's just this very thin film of powder covering parts of the ground and swirling through the water. And yeah, it's giving off that same faint radiation of magic, just not anymore a radiation of light. You can't see that blue tinge anymore.
So I'm gonna annoy Victor by having a kind of annoyingly long conversation with Genie using him as a relay. So whatever it was underneath the dais. Why don't we go around the edge and see if we can't find a way like into or under it, and see if there's actually anything down there without having to go into the classy area.
Let's look at the rest. Let's look at the rest of the room before we do that.
Let's go ahead and get an Arcana check. I'll let somebody make it, and there can be assistance with this. Somebody can aid you.
Genie's still got advantage on all our checks because I made concentration the one time I got hit.
That is a 22.
So yeah, going around the room and kind of, here, let me give you the back end of the room, which is now completely submerged. The air pocket is gone. You find traces of this powderized glass all through the center area of the dais, in between the bricks, and then the lowest parts of the pillar, where the pillars have brickwork that connects to the floor. It looks like at some time after the ruins was submerged, somebody had used powerful magic in this room in order to create an air pocket, to create a space of breathable air. What was the roll on that Arcana check? What did you actually roll?
22.
20 is pretty high. Here's what's worrying you now. This magic spell that has been cast, that has been placed in this room, must be terrifyingly old. And the reason you think that is because when it was placed and created this air pocket, it must have been benign. And then over hell of a centuries, magic like that seeps into a place like this becomes twisted and malignant, which is why it attacked you. Ancient magic cast in this place when the ruins were already ancient.
Question. So because I'm wearing goggles, I'm basically immune to the...
Yeah, you're completely immune.
Okay. Genie is going to dig in her pack, and she's going to pull out, let's see, she has 20 vials.
Sure.
And I'm going to collect 20 vials of this glass water.
The best you can do is fill up 20 vials with like a solution of it. You can't guarantee how much you'll get in each vial, but you probably have equipment back in your lab where you can separate what you've collected out of the water.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Okay.
So I have 20 vials of magic glass water, or magic glass solution that we will condense.
Don't drink it. It'll hurt.
I imagine.
It's not a potion. But yeah, the back end of the room opens up into what looks like a T-juncture, and you are, again, completely submerged.
At the ends of the...
Are there walls there and there?
Yeah, there's walls all the way around the room.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't quite Lens of Truth it.
Good old Lens of Truth. Where's the green guy? Good question. Genie's going all alone.
Oh, I thought we were going that way. Sorry.
We can go that way, yeah. I think that's... Does anyone else... I've got one last heal, but I...
Are we spending enough time in this room for significant investigation and see if anything else is in here?
Yeah, Genie just you guys have gone over it.
The entire time we were in there, so I got 10 temp hit points. It's just pulsing continuously until we get 11.
Sure.
So 10 is the best I've gotten so far.
How long does that thing
We'll get
stay
eyes
up?
sorted out.
There we go.
The turret's permanent until she dismisses it, isn't it?
It's lasts an hour.
An hour.
Now that there's water, Victor's going to get his octopus back.
Okay, yeah, you can swim the octopus in.
What do I
yeah.
see down this way? And
You can
back the
see
other way?
we're down at the edge of the hallway. There's stairs leading down, leading back down. There's not any evidence of the fact here where the air pocket ended. To you, it just looks like the hallway is submerged into another area.
Mhm.
And then this direction, more stairs going down.
So the stairs on the right will probably take us to the other side of that blockage that was in the first room. And the stairs on the left may take us towards where we know the creature is.
Do you know the creature is there?
Where we think we know the creature, where we saw the creature swim towards.
I mean, let's leave him alone. Like, he just wants to be left alone.
Yeah, every time he has attacked, we have showed up first.
I mean, he did aggress on the,
He did try to eat the octopus.
We did steal his eggs, to be fair.
Oh, right, we did do that.
So really, I don't blame him or her for wanting to kill us. Like, if you just give her the eggs back, maybe she'll go away.
We don't even know if those are actually eggs.
So, Edmont, looking around the corner of this room. So this chamber here is fairly large, but there's a hallway on the opposite end that narrows quite a bit. So only about 10 foot of clearance. So the ceiling in this room is fairly high as you're going down the stairs. But once you enter that hallway, you've only got about 10 feet of clearance.
go ahead and let the others know and keep swimming in this direction.
The hallway goes forward and turns to the right. Continuing down the hallway.
Yep.
How's Orson on HP? Did that water hurt him bad?
And he took...
He's not bloodied. He took some
mean,
damage
he'll-
from the water, but
he had
would-
Yeah,
11
it was temp HP.
Yeah, he had
Okay.
11
Wait, did
thousand
I also
points.
give him the 5 HP at the beginning?
he did. But temp HP doesn't. It's not additive.
Well, that's max HP versus temp HP.
Oh, okay. Well, no, he's not dead. He's not. He's not looking wounded at all. I've only.
I don't. Well, it doesn't take that much to kill him compared to the rest of us.
Okay.
Just for safety's sake, everybody, let Brickroad reveal and describe anything before moving forward. That way he doesn't do a stop, and we end up having to do misery because that's really frustrating. But
Misery.
yeah.
Stop,
Yep.
Look and listen.
Edmund. As
Sir.
you step into this area, off to your right, you see a small chamber. In the center of the chamber is what looks to be a fire pit, which I guess I'll just draw out for you here. So this square here looks to be a fire pit. And you think somehow you can hear men singing, like just this low droning chant that you can somehow
Oh.
hear even through the medium of water.
I'll hold up a hand to get them to. I'll hold up a hand to get them to stop,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll start swimming forward.
And as you do, right there, one at a time, you see 4 ghostly men sitting
That
around the
immediately
fire pit.
vanished into the fog of war.
As what?
That immediately vanished into the fog of war. Okay.
Gross. As the visage of them just appears around the fire, these skeletal ghosts. As they do, some amount of silt and debris on the floor kicks and stirs up, and you see objects rise from the floor until each of these 4 spectral creatures is wearing a half helm. The left arm is holding a buckler, and the right is wielding a large curved dagger, all of which are inlaid with gems.